Yo, 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 yo. What's poppin'? What's poppin'? What's poppin'? Let's get this. Let me make sure everything's straight. Gonna get into some harmonic patterns. Welcome to the stream. Look at that drop on Bitcoin, man. The markets in general. Just a big Did you catch it? What am I looking for here? Give me a second, please. Why does it look like this? Did they update this too? Oh snap. Yo, 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 what's good, fam? What's good, fam? What's good, fam? Uh-oh. We do this like this. Let me get right so I don't get left. Boom. There we go. There we go. There we go. Okay, one last thing here. All right, boom, boom, boom. Let's get it. Okay. What's good, fam? Yo, yo, what's good, man? I'm excited. I'm excited. I intentionally was like waiting on this moment to actually even hop on the charts, because I wanted to make sure I did it right. You feel me? So we're gonna do it how we like to bust it down on Monday nights, Tuesday morning, Tuesday in London. We're gonna break down a list. Let me split my screen up actually. I'm gonna do it like how I did it 2 weeks ago if you're on a stream. All right, I'm gonna take this half. All right, I'm gonna yeet you over here. Like, so actually I can do it like this. Actually, hold up. Think smarter, not harder. All right. Take this. Yeah. Yeah, there we go. There we go. And then I come back over here. Boom. Oh, you gonna do me like that? I was finna say, rude for no reason. Here we go. Here we go. And then actually, while I'm pulling up the list, I actually show you guys the list because I didn't show them last week. I want you to see what I was talking about. At least the 1 hour. I'll do the 1 hour. Where's it? Here it is right here. Okay. All right, boom. All right, here we go. So what's up? If you've never been on a harmonic stream before, welcome. My name is Trev. What a harmonic pattern is a certain fluidity, a move in the market that has certain increments that allow you to measure the move in the market and allow you to use precise entries and target points. And that's usually what I like about it. So last week, you know what I'm saying, we had some nice moves, and what I'll actually do is I'll pull up last week's scans and I'll allow us to look at them. I should have pulled up the full list of trading view first. That's actually what I'll do. I'll come to OBS. Let me do this real quick. I'm saying come over like this. I'm doing way too much. You know what? We're gonna go back. Cause I don't feel like, you know what? Yeah. Take you back right here. Don't do too much. Cause I still got lost for a second. No. Here we go. Okay. My bad, fam. Here we go. There we go. Alright. So I'm gonna actually restart this list. If you look on the right side, right? We have a full list right here that says 1 hour, full hour, and the completed harmonic scans. What I'll do right now is I'll go to like Euro JPY, and this is an old harmonic pattern that you can look at and visually see. It's a little bit hard to see how I have the screen split right now, and I have them split specifically for a reason, and I'll tell you in a second. But what we're gonna do now is we're gonna completely clear this list, and we're gonna make a whole new set of harmonic scans, obviously, because we want the new ranges, you want the new stuff. At least I want the new stuff. I want that new Bitcoin. I don't know if you've seen Bitcoin and that tech. So what I'm gonna do is if you pay attention right to the right side, I'm gonna add a certain amount of currency pairs for each time frame, and they're all gonna be, of course, harmonic patterns. This first set is gonna be our 1 hour time frame, and I'm gonna tell you the pattern if you're listening and if you even know what they are, just so you can know. So our first one is like all the Australian and New Zealand dollar. This is an ABCD pattern. We got pound New Zealand. There's a bat, pound Swiss, a shark pattern, USD CAD, US oil, and I'll do 10 New Zealand dollar, XRP. We got tech, Euro USD. How many is that one? 3, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, and we got the VIX, not the VIX, and we do CAD. So all these pairs that I just listed right here are harmonic patterns on the hourly time frame that printed and did some type of shape or form. So if I go to the Australian dollar, right, on the 1 hour time frame, I should be able to see, if I have it set correctly, this harmonic pattern right here. Now you see something old on the screen already. I'm gonna actually hide it and just leave this. Let me take all the extra access off as well. Okay. So this is a ABCD pattern, right? And ABCD is a replication, pretty much a duplication move. So if you say you have a move up, let me actually just delete everything off the screen. Right, let's say the market moves up and we have a buy up and you missed the opportunity, you missed the buy. Well, the market's obviously gonna, you know what I'm saying, do some type of retracement. And when the market retraces, is gonna do the exact same thing again. The market repeats itself. And this is what you would call an ABCD pattern. The first initial move would be the A. The second one would be the B, C. Oh, hold on, wait, I drew it wrong. A, B, C, and then your D would be up here. So, you know what I'm saying? That's how we pretty much identify ABCD pattern. So I'm saying that this move right here, this bullish move, had a retracement back down and did the exact same move again. If we measure it, right, let's measure this. Measure it from the low, the beginning of the move to the end. It was around, let's say 679. We measure the same exact move. All right, it's 695. It went up like just a few, but look at the rejection areas of how they're both, you know what I'm saying, doing the same thing. So how you would trade this is usually, you know what I'm saying, you have your indicators. You would have whatever you would signify as an entry for you to get into a trade. And we all have our certain things, but I like to break down with people and show people visually, you know, where can you get into the trade, where can you make money, what's the best opportunity, without being a financial advisor, of course. But it's so cool to, like, first just look at the harmonic pattern. look at the different moves that happen. If you look actually closely before here, there's a smaller deep crab. I'll kind of draw it for you right here. And I'll make it darker so it's visually, you know what I'm saying? So this is what the pattern that is inside of another pattern. But you won't get into too deep of that. We'll just stick with one thing at a time. So I'm gonna once again just draw the list of harmonic patterns out, and then we'll go through and like actually run through. You got any questions? Drop them things in the chat, you know what I'm saying? Okay, so we have Australian dollar. Let me pull it up on the right side as well. That was the whole point. So the whole point of me having what you see on the left side of my screen is my broker, and this is where I actually enter and exit my trades. But the reason I have it up is not to take trades, is to show you the feed differences. So TradingView has different listed brokers and different feeds that's going to give you different numbers. So I'm not always able to see the harmonic patterns that I'm looking at, so I'll use that. So we have this ABCD pattern, even though it says ABCD. Just for those, we'll kind of leave that is, but we'll go to the next pattern, which is pound New Zealand. Pound New Zealand, we're looking at a bat. We're looking at a bat on, was it 10 hours ago, 10 bars ago, and it already hit target 1. So you have these harmonic patterns that will complete and have a type 1 fast reaction. What a type 1 fast reaction, all that is the market just moved very, very fast, which is what you want, but it's not giving you no time to enter. But the cool thing is, right, there's always a retracement. Do I not have pound New Zealand? What? I'm disrespecting pound New Zealand like that? Not like that. Okay, here we go. Okay, here's the bat. Oh, it's a bullish bat. Oh, excuse me. Excusez-moi. So we have our X, A, B, C, D. These are 4 points in the market. This is what a harmonic pattern is. We'll kind of break it down for those, you know what I'm saying, who are new. In those 5 points, they all had certain measurements in the market. So if I were to draw a Fibonacci, which all as it is a ruler tool, if I measure the X to the A point, right, I can see, if you look down here, I don't have it fully listed. It's kind of hard to see. Here, let's do this. Let's make it white. Let's make it really big. If you see down here, right, starting here, the market retraced 38.2%. And then it made another move back up. This is what you would call, right, a harmonic pattern. So what I like about these harmonic patterns is they allow me to visually see, you know what I'm saying, where the market is mapping its way out. Kind of like a blueprint in a sense. I see the blueprint, I see where the market is going. And not only that, once I see that, then I can see where I could get in. So these harmonic patterns all have specific levels that they complete at. And at these specific levels, how do you tell which harmonic pattern you should be looking at? Nice shit, bro. Yeah, I suck at this. I wasn't even looking at y'all's questions. So the first question, he said, how do you determine the different types of patterns and angles and distances between the ABCD points? So the cool thing about an ABCD point is you don't have to know where it is. So let's just say a move happened. Once it makes a retracement and it restarts that next move, that's kind of, I'll answer that question a little bit later. But to answer Randy's question, once you have a harmonic scan, Randy, well, I'll answer. You said, how do you tell which harmonic patterns you should be looking at? So you should just look at whatever's given to you. So I like to look at my favorite pair. So let's go look at Bitcoin, right? We go look at any crypto. We'll look at Ethereum, because I heard Riker say he has some ETH. So we'll go look at ETH, right? And we'll go to the latest scan, which was on the hourly time frame. So the thing about this harmonic scan, and I was personally looking at this, the levels have ranges that they have to play in, right? So this is we're on the hourly time frame on Ethereum. I'm gonna draw this pattern up. This is a bat harmonic pattern. Looks like it's right here. Yeah, right in here somewhere like that. So I like to use the Fibonacci. He said ignore mine. I was going to put more detail. Question was too broad. Anyways, we're gonna look at Ethereum, right? So I always tell people you have to break down the harmonic pattern to really know what's going on. There's 3 stages that's really in the harmonic pattern. That's the first stage, which is the identification stage, and that's pretty much kind of what I guess both you and Randy were kind of trying to ask a little bit. Why am I looking at this, and how do I know if it's the right thing, or what is the right angle? This is what's kind of in the first phase and the first stage. But me having the HPC package, the scanner automatically finds that for me, so I ain't even got to worry about step 1, right? Then you have to worry about step 2, which is the execution stage. And the execution stage is really when you're entering into the market. And after you have an execution stage, you're probably or should usually be in the market. Now I wanted to point this out. So you have levels that give you the completion of the harmonic pattern. They all have the Fibonacci levels, and this one is called a bat. And what's unique about a bat is it retraces 80% from where it started. So kind of what like an ABCD point, which you asked about the angle. Let's say it went up, whatever went up, and then it came back 800 plus even more percent. You see Ethereum, this is a deep retracement. It's actually, if I were to put on a deeper fib, oh, don't do me like that. There we go. Okay, so I can see that it retraced. If you can see this 1272 and then 1618, that's still beneath 200%, but that's a deep retracement. But what I like about these harmonic patterns is I can see specific levels that I'm supposed to be paying attention to. So if you look on the left side of the screen, let's see, I'll draw like a trend line like this. Let's do this. Let's do something like that. Woo. And let's do something like this. Now the whole point of this is to show you visually how you would use the harmonic patterns levels. If you see right here, this says hop. A hop level is that red level. Is that how do accept? Okay, hold on. That's a deeper question. That boy just brought Chinese. Hold on. Let me say this. So you want to first identify the level, and we're gonna use this hop level right here. Actually, let's just do it like this. Let's say this hop level is 3018. Okay, once we have 3018, actually I want to do this because I'm tired of not having my full screen. No cap. Let's do this. There we go. There we go. Okay, much better. Okay, so I had to get into it. Once you have this level, that's a hop level, right? Let me really break this down. Your hop level was at 3018, okay? And a hop, let's say it's a bounce. Let's say the market is going up and down. It's in this range. It's in a room. Say it's trapped in a room. Here, I got you. I'm a visual person, so let's do this. Let's say the market's trapped in a room, right? Here's the ceiling, and here's the floor. Okay, we're gonna make the floor green because we're trying to buy, right? The floor. That's an ugly green. That's what is that? That's okay. Here we go. So the market is at the floor right now, and as it's at the floor, it's gonna continue to bounce. Okay, at this floor. Now you as a trader, you have to individually take a position in the market at some point. Me, I like to take my positions with the harmonic patterns at specific floors and ceilings, meaning that once a market hits this floor, right, and it makes its bounce back into its range, I expect it to, continue to make its bounces into its ceiling and turn that ceiling into a floor and blah blah, etc., etc., etc. So there's levels, right? I want to get into the market at a specific level, aka a specific price point. In this harmonic pattern for Ethereum at this specific time, that level and that price point is 2090. 29.60. Yeah. Yeah, okay, yeah. 29.60. So just because you have, you know what I'm saying, the price point, that doesn't really tell you, you know, when and where you're supposed to get in. So you have to know, right, in the execution stage, remember there's 3 stages. There's the identification stage. What are we trading? You know, what is the harmonic pattern? Where do we get in? The execution stage is the where you get in. I think I just said that twice. And then the management stage, which is pretty much you're already in the trade. Now you need to, you know, accumulate your entries or, you know, put yourself off in a certain range. So let me go look at an old pattern. Let's go look at NASDAQ. Tech was it's an amazing play. Okay, so let's look at tech. And I'm gonna rewind this. Let's take it all the way back from ground zero, right? So this is NASDAQ, this is tech. Doesn't really matter. I'm gonna put on some EMAs. So this aqua line that you see, let's just make it white. So this white line in the middle, that's the 50 EMA. So it's pretty much 50%. So if we have like a floor and a ceiling, remember I said the market, you can look at this. People don't like to say this, but I like to visually do this. We got a ceiling and we got a floor, right? The market is ranging in this ceiling and floor and it moves. This is how I look at the market visually. I'm always looking at the market like this, right? Where's this ceiling and then where's the floor, right? It's always in here somewhere. You just gotta find the range and then look at it like a basketball. Now you see I just made kind of like, here's a range 1, 2, 3, 4. In these 4 ranges, there's entries, right? At the bottom, you know, at the top. And these ranges that these entries that I'm picking, they have like a little prep. You know what I'm saying? There's a little prep. Like, you know, when you take a free throw, you get a little prep. There's always a little prep before the move. So now that I just did all of that nonsense, get this off my screen. I see nobody had no questions to that. Go back. Okay. So we got this harmonic pattern, right? And it starts right here. This is the identification stage. Once we have the identification stage and we have our floor, right? And we have our level right now is 15,430. I need to be looking to where I'm going to execute because now we're going into execution stage. There we go. Different people have different reasons for why they execute into the market. For visual purposes, I'm not even going to go into that all that right now. I'm just kind of showing you what the harmonic pattern can do. And if you look at this green zone right here, this is what I would use as a floor. So every time that the market came back down here, right, I just showed you, or if you were paying attention, the market went up from here, right? Remember I said there's a prep. There's always a prep. The market's going to literally tell you what it's about to do before it does it. It comes here, right? Finds its accumulation, it finds its support, right? Does not make any lows lower than that point. It gives you a kind of like a fake move, like a signal that is about to move up, but it doesn't do it yet. If you look at the aqua line, that 50%, it has not crossed 50%. So it's still bearish technically at this point. But notice how it comes back to this floor and then watch what happens after this. If it comes back to that floor again, it goes lower. Most people, they put their stop losses and there's certain things that the market likes to do, yada, yada, yada. But at the end of the day, right, it goes back up into our target and that floor holds. And then it comes back again, touches that floor, and then, you know what I'm saying, goes in. But the whole point of me even showing this is from the harmonic pattern that gave me that specific number to get that floor, which is so cool about it. So now that I kind of get that, I want to keep going, right? Let's keep going into this week's patterns, this week's scans, and let's finish. So we were on pound New Zealand. Okay. And I believe this is the bet. This is a 1 hour bet, I believe. Yeah, this is a 1 hour bet. So pound New Zealand, though, it already hit its target. But just because, you know, the harmonic pattern hit its target one time doesn't mean it can't do it again. So we have to be, you know, aware of that, and then just, you know what I'm saying, literally just aware that as the market moves and does whatever it does. So when a pattern usually hits its target, I take it out and I move it into the completed zone, because it's not that I don't really care about it anymore, but I'm looking for the ones that are still loading. This is what you would have seen as an 11 wave sequence. Had a nice move, came back up, retested again, and then dropped. Sheesh. This right here, sheesh. This is a So pound Swiss, we got a shark. Let me see. I'm trying to pull it up over here. This thing all the way out the way. Okay, here we go. Oh, this is actually nice. So I'm gonna delete this. That was actually a nice markup though. You know what? Let me keep that. So it looks like the shark is right here. X to A, B to C to D. The shark pattern has an extension over the B point. The B point is the second leg. So if we have an X to A, the B, excuse me, the C point, that's what I meant. This C, this is our A, right? This C is a little bit higher than the A, and it automatically rejects as soon as it, you know, equivalates higher. And then it either is going to accumulate here twice. The shark usually, it has a fin. This is why it's called a shark, because it usually has like a fin like that. But also a shark gives you a double fin down here. It usually gives you two pump fakes. As you can see, this is kind of like a pump flake. Some people say it as a flag. And then it'll come back just a little bit lower to what I like to call the give and go zone. 113 extension. Why does my crap? I gotta fix that. I need to fix that for sure. Yeah. So this is our identification stage. Boom. Boom. We have a 1 hour shark. I don't even think I have it on here. It's okay, I'll type it. And the shark completes at the 113, right? The 886 and the 113. At least that's as he has it on here. So we have terminal bars. I don't think I went over terminal bars. The terminal bar is the candle that actually closes at your Fibonacci level, your entry level. So my entry level is at the 886 for this pattern, and that number is right 26772. So we're gonna round that off. Actually, I'm gonna 2670, and we'll just say that's that, and then we'll get our terminal bar. It's gonna give us our entry range. Ooh, I look like that. Boom. Have our terminal bar, and then we just need our hop, take profit, and we good to go. Good to go, Joe. So your take profit, I usually measure it from the C point to the completion, usually the extension or the retracement of the move, depending on how you like to say it. And when you have the retracement measured, we take the 382 and the 50% as our target points. I'm confused. Are there two on here? Did I already do it? I did already do it. Wow. Okay, we'll just move on. Okay, you see what that is. I want to keep going. We have USD CAD. I'm moving a lot slower. USD CAD, we have a crab. 17 bars ago. Looks like it's right here. I see it. I'll pull it up though, just to be sure. Okay. From X to A to B to C to D. And this is going to be our crab. I think I measured it wrong. I did measure it wrong. Let's measure it like this. Boom. That's the scan. And the crab, this is a deep crab. So this is our X. This is the completion. The completion is at the 1618 for the crab. So I'm going to measure the top of this level. If you look at the wick in this candle, and the reason we take the wick is because we take the full extensions. Just because there's a wick on this time frame in this candle doesn't necessarily mean to be a wick for everything. So we're going to take this fib and measure it from here to here. That's going to give you my entry level at the 1618, and I can get that price point that's right up in there. And that price point is 28,740. So I'm looking at, you know, the market at least to come back and give me some second attempt. As you can see, this is one of those trades that gave you an immediate type 1 reaction and just went straight to the target. You know, no hesitation. It's okay though. That's 1 hour deep crab. Looks like this is our terminal bar. We need to see the market come back up in here. Give me one more. Give me a type 2, please. Next is US oil. We got a bat. 19 bars ago. Next to A, B to C, to D. What's up with the ugly green? Why is that even on here? Identification X to A. Throw in our fib. I'm gonna find that specific level. This is a bat, so that's going to be at the 888.6%. Nice. I can come find that terminal bar. See that this candle right here, it's a candle that closed. I'm going to take it from wick to wick. Just draw my zone out, extend my zone. This is what is my terminal bar zone. Terminal bar zone is usually kind of not an entry zone per se, but it shows you a visual representation of where price is accumulating at that spot. And you know what I'm saying, how you can opportunely take it advantage at that spot. Take that off. So I see that it, you know, it made an attempt already up to target 1. If price doesn't, you know what I'm saying, give you a full close above it, then it really doesn't count. So this has a potential to come down to the hop level before it makes this move further higher. So we're gonna mark the hop level as well. Looks like we have the hop level down here at 69.56. Interesting. I'll mark that range as well. So what's interesting about oil is that it's still in some type of a downtrend. So usually I will try to find you know, different time frame patterns to confirm what I'm looking at or to reaffirm what I should be looking at. But I see there's a lot of bullish patterns that are printing right here heavily on oil. And you know, oil, I don't really expect to see this go down or stay long. And then, you know what I'm saying, long for all. So that's the oil market. We next have the New Zealand dollar. The New Zealand dollar, we have, what is this? What we got? Ooh, I ain't looking at the right thing. Why do I have New Zealand dollar? I think I'm supposed to have euro dollar after. I'm confused. 1 second. No, I was right. New Zealand dollar. There's a crab. There's a deep crab. No, wait, trip. Like, come on, cuz. You know what I'm saying? All right, here we go. The deep crab looks like it start. I'm gonna actually take it from here. X to A, B, and C. Now here's the thing about the is that the HPC, the scanner, it shows you so much potential that sometimes you can't even read the charts. So you know what I do? Delete dash. Delete all dash. We don't even need to see it. I'm gonna turn this fib into a deep crab. Extended fib. I don't know what level this is from. Oh, look at that. Wow. Sheesh. Sheesh. I don't even want to delete that. Man. Man. I'm gonna delete this big giant fib that is in the way though. Everything else can stay. That beauty can stay. So we have a deep crab that completed on this candle right here. This is our terminal bar, because this is the candle that closed beneath this price point, right? That's actually a nice solid whole number. 702.55. Looking at a bullish rejection on New Zealand dollar around 702.55 to a 38.2 retracement to our target one. That looks to be, what is that? 705.85. I like this. I like this trade. I like this price. How many pips is that? That's 30 something points, 30 something pips. That is not too shabby from the first target. Not too shabby at all. Don't slay myself. I'm gonna make a trend. I like to draw my 2-touch trend line from the A to the C point. That's pretty much indicating to me that at any point in time the price gets over there or above there, the trend is definitely breaking for sure. And it usually sets me up for a counter smaller trend that gives me a intraday setup for this harmonic pattern. So there's going to be multiple setups and multiple patterns, multiple trade opportunities off one scan, one harmonic pattern itself. You as the trader have to or should be able to visually see those and use them to your advantage. What I'm now doing is drawing my terminal bar, giving me that visual range where I want to enter into, just in case price wants to be a little bit of drop this and give me my hop level. Remember, our hop level is just another bottom opportunity, another floor on where we can be looking to take opportune chances. So I'm gonna take it at this 2.24 because I don't like anything deeper than that for the hop. So we'll see where that goes. For shizzle. Got an eye on that for sure. Looks like it's already shifted for my people that trade D-Lo. It literally looks like it already shifted. Let me see. This is it. This is the shifting candle. Right? So I'm gonna give you all a little bit of sauce for who's here, whoever's watching. In the terminal bar, look how price is reacting in the terminal bar. So if this was your shifting candle, right? Price shifted here. You then, after that candle, had a full open and close. But notice this candle wicked back into what I like to call that entry zone. This little sweet spot zone right here. Let's see if I can fill it in. Right here. Where I usually have a fill, right? Price came back in here. Notice this red candle started here, came back down into this filler zone, and is now rejecting out. That's that D-Lo action, baby. In the terminal bar. So this is shifting once again. It's respecting the shift. This candle right here is actually the respected shift candle. If this is your shifting candle, right here with the arrow, let's mark that yellow. Then this circled candle is your confirmed candle. D-Lo, baby. D-Lo Nation. Ain't gonna do too much though. We gonna keep moving. We gonna keep moving. That's New Zealand dollar though. This is very nice. I like this setup. I'm actually gonna go ahead and I'm gonna drop this in the chat because I like this. Let me see. What's this? A 1 hour new crab. Also, I have a free Telegram, free Discord for anybody that, you know what I'm saying, wants to join the fam. I give free opportunities, free visual opportunities to see what I see in the market, at least. This would be what I just circled and what I just did would be your execution stage, or the beginning, starting of the execution stage, because that candle and, you know what I'm saying, the whole setup easily. So I'm gonna take this, put that over here. We're gonna keep going. XRP, some crypto. Okay, finally. Okay, some crypto. My crypto punks. This is another crab. This crab look a little bit shaky, I can see already. Ooh, actually, look at me talking smack. This is actually very nice. XRP has some very nice ranges inside of his little small pockets, because there's so much volume and liquidity inside of XRP, but it's so like constricted that it usually just busts out the gym and just makes these, you know, just ridiculous moves. So we're gonna identify the X, we're gonna identify the D, the completion. We're gonna then throw our Fibonacci on from the X to the A. Make sure we have the appropriate fib. We're looking at a crab harmonic pattern that completes at the 1618 level, which is this candle right there. We're actually going to take the bullish one instead, mark that as my terminal bar. As you can see, price made a bearish rejection, declining the trade. Yes, the market can decline your trade and go in the opposite direction. Decline my trade and it said no go. Where's the X? Let's see. Just wonder why I should have class. Can't see. There we go. Right. And decline the trade. But, you know what I'm saying? We got something that they don't got. We have that hop level, you dig? We got this hop level. We're going to take it at 89.4230. Yeah, that's our floor. That's our bottom hop level. So we're looking at the market to close no lower than that. And if you see it come back and retrace and set you up for that pump fake, you know what time it is. You, my friend, know exactly what time it is. You know exactly what time it is. Boom. Just like that. Where that trend line go. This actually could drop a little bit further. I'm not gonna cap. Now that after I just zoomed out and looked at that, you actually will want that to drop a little bit. You want it to come into that hot bar. No cap. You want this to come a little bit lower, like a good, because the next floor, yeah, I'm gonna keep going. But yeah, that was XRP. We'll see what shakes with it. Tech pulled up on the scanner as well. See, we got an ABCD pattern. We'll go to a different one. So I don't want to delete that. So it's supposed to be an ABCD pattern that I don't see. But the cool thing is we got different time frames. So now I'm finna go back. Now that we had time to do the hourly, I'm gonna come on here and give the full list now for those that are still here, those that are still watching. I'm gonna give the full 4-hour scans and then the daily scans because it's just 2 and 2 a.m. All right, we're just getting our pop. All right, so our 4-hour scans, and once again, I'll call out the pattern for some people that actually want to know. So we got New Zealand dollar. Ooh. A crab. We got Euro dollar, which is a crab. Got dollar CAD. $5 is a Gartley. We don't get many Gartleys. We have not had that many Gartleys lately. Market haven't been setting up like that nice Gartley. That Gartleys are very nice. If you can catch a very nice Gartley, they are very nice. But the market has not been playing nice to nobody. It's been on a mission. You feel me? Euro JPY. Why is it not printing my patterns? Because it didn't even print USD ZAR. USD ZAR. There we go. Euro JPY. Euro. A lot of Euro pairs. Definitely did more than 10 too. So these are actually our 4-hour scans. I'm gonna move them into their assorted category. And then the last but not least are the daily time frame scans. I have 15-minute time frame scans as well. I usually go through those at the end because I don't really be stressing them. Let's see. My computer's starting to freeze. Don't want to act right. Use Forex for this last one. All right, so in the daily time frame, our first scan is CAD Jab, CAD Yen. That's a bat pattern. Next is Australian New Zealand Deep Crab 3 days ago. New Zealand CAD, a crab 8 days ago. Bitcoin, ABCD 18 days ago. The Australian dollar. Notice how I'm saying 18 days ago and these scans are printing. When we pull them up and we go look at how the market is respecting these specific Fibonacci levels, these same things that I was doing on the smaller time frame, still doing it monthly, yearly, throughout the flow. It don't stop. So we're gonna take these, put these over here, like Thur. Come to New Zealand dollar. We're gonna go to 4 hour. And we're gonna keep going. We're gonna go through the scans. I'm actually gonna get some water real quick. I'll be right back. But what I will do while we are waiting, so I'll pull back up Bitcoin. And we'll see. Well, not Bitcoin, was it ETH? Yeah, let's see how this pattern reacts. Cause I'm real interested to see. I finish marking this up before I do it. I be just leaving some patterns naked, not even fully marked up. Just leaving y'all to assume. Y'all know what y'all looking at, and I ain't no assuming. I want to make sure everything smooth. You know what I'm saying? Take that C to the completion of the move, the completion of the extension. And that's going to give you the right range that you can find for your target points. Our target point 1382. Second target 50%. Third target 618. Now the thing about these deep bats and there's no the bat patterns that hit the deeper hop level, and then the deep crabs all have steep deep ranges. So when they finally turn over, it's so fast that that's how you get those quick type 1 reactions or those quick moves. So we're gonna do this like that. Boom. And then yeah, I will be right back in 5 minutes for me some water. Not even gonna cap. Okay, so I didn't even start. So what we're about to do now is about to complete me visually putting the harmonic scans on the trading view. And the whole purpose is this. The whole purpose of this is some people like put the patterns on with me at the same time. And then it also visually shows you how it's done. You dig? So what we're gonna do now is the New Zealand dollar. It's like we have a crab. I'm gonna put it like so. The crab completes at the 1618. I'm gonna drop the fib from the X to the A. Put on the appropriate thing. Why does it show up like that? So it is there. It just doesn't I'll do that later. Okay. So if you see and look closely, there is actually an ABCD pattern inside of this crab. And what's cool about the ABCD pattern is it allows us to see wave sequences, aka going into Elliott waves, which is one of my favorite things to trade. On top of a harmonic pattern, boy, these things don't miss. Them 5 wave sequences, when they show, and it's at the 161. What is this, New Zealand dollar? Man, this thing literally looks like it's already about to blow. I can't even cap. What is this? This is the 1618. This is our terminal bar. Boom. So it's in the range. Just need a shift. That's all you need is a shift. You get a shift right there. Why am I having deja vu? I feel like I looked at this already. I did mark this up. Let me find out. I think I did. Let me look. See, look, I did. I was like, why does this look so familiar? And literally, yeah, this is nice. This thing is nice. Can't even cap. We're gonna move on now. Euro dollar. Euro dollar probably is the same thing. So I like what's on my screen right now. So this is a pitchfork. Let me show you. I've been experimenting. With my pitchforks. So a pitchfork. How many people we got on the stream? 4 people. Ah, they already. I'll do it later. I'll do it another time. We got another crab. Now these crabs, they're so reactive. Look at the euro dollar. Already gaining strength. Right as soon as it completed at that 1700 quarter level, whole level too. That is a that is a nice whole level to be holding at. That's 1700. Yes, very nice, very nice, very nice. Your X to your D. Boxing it up. Let me level it up with my fibs. Show me my 1618. See my terminal bars here. Giving me my visual range of the floor. It's already bouncing off. Gave you my HSI. Looks like that was it right here. Literally. And what is it doing? It's going for that target. Price is in a non-stop blast towards that target. Once again, right off the bounce of... Oh no, 1618 is right here. Oh, so it's this level. Why did I draw it down there? So it's 17230. I don't know why it has it completing down there. But it's actually this candle. It's this one. Here we go. Inti Weez. Target 1. Target 2. USD CAD. It's 2 o'clock and it's already having these reactions. This is that Gartley. Man, we don't get patterns like this no more. This is that nice Gartley. Actually, these are some pretty ugly wicks. I don't like it on this time frame. If you go like to the 1 hour maybe, then that's too 2 hours is best it's gonna get, but that's still pretty pushing it. This looks so sketch to me. I don't like the way this looks on a 4 hour. This didn't retrace high enough for me. That's how I would have measured that. And in fact, I wouldn't even have measured it like a Garley. Instead, I would have been looking for this ABCD pattern. It's right there, right? Is that what I see? Yeah, ABCD. Yeah. I know I went tripping. I'd be looking at this as a floor, right? Price came and made our floor. This would be first wave sequence, third. All right, our first wave sequence being here. Oh, where'd the ABC? Oh, so that's how it's gonna do me. That's how you're gonna do me. Okay, I'll drop myself. All by my full. ABCD. Now ignore that it just says ABC, but that's our ABCD. And the numbers are the wave and pivot points that the market came and made in the time. And if you measure the wave of the first one and you compare it with the start, right, it usually gives you that same profit range. And then once it completes, that's where you enter. Right where it completed, because it's done. Why are you even in the trade anymore? Boom, came down to its first target range. I usually do the full extension for ABCDs. It's about to hit its target one right now. Target one. Boom, target two. Look at that. Look at that, man. Look at that range. It don't get no better than that. I promise you. I promise you. Doing this for a while now. What's next? What's next? What's next? CAD yen. Canadian yen. This thing. All these patterns, man, the market is very reactive right now, which is okay. So just because, you know what I'm saying, the market has made a move off these reactions already, that's not a bad sign. In fact, that's telling you that these are teacups and the market's gonna come back. Definitely feel that zone for sure. But it's amazing to see. You know what I'm saying? If you are one of those traders that was anticipating beforehand what you could capitalize on. I'm more of accumulating in the terminal bar so I can accumulate, you know what I'm saying, my positions. This is a nice bet on the 4 hour on Australian dollar. Actually, what was I just looking at? This was a nice sequence. This is a sequence right here. And this was, oh man. Look at that sequence. Oh, let me put on the, man. Quit playing with it. Quit playing with it. Shift is here. Oh man. Man, they ain't ready. They ain't ready. So we have a bat. We have this bullish bat pattern. Price is already shifting too. Look at that. literally shifting as we speak. Our X to our D. Throw on that fib. Okay. Boom, boom. RT gets, Thur gets from the C to the completion of the pattern. This is either finna do some wonky stuff, break out, or it's just finna retest for another continuation further down. I think it can make a considerable retrace for the week. Since price has been on, you know what I'm saying, it's trend now for months now. Oh my goodness. Yeah, it's almost time for it to turn around and do its little crazy shabash thing that the dollar be doing. Little interesting little crazy dance. But all right, I'm gonna kind of call it what it is. I'm gonna take any of these patterns that I have and I'm gonna put them in the Discord. But I appreciate you popping on, and always love. Peace.